So by now it's just raining a lot and I'm starting to get a little bit cold, a little bit wet. Sound is freakishly important when you want to make great videos. One way you can improve sound is to go from less expensive microphones to way more expensive microphones. But you don't need to focus on gear right away. The best way to always make sure you always capture the best possible sound is to make sure that your microphone is protected from outside disturbances. This might be having rails like this to avoid shaking, but it can also be to protect it from one of the most irritating sounds out there, wind. So how do you protect your microphone from wind? Easy. You use dead cats. Dead cats aren't really dead cats, thank God. They're just furry things that you put on top of your microphone or over your microphone like this, and it reduces the effect of wind, or the effect that wind has on your microphone, and it's incredible. I recently went out filming with Babang. We filmed some drone comparison video, and he filmed me talking to the camera. There was wind, and this is what it sounded like. Packed with sensors. It tells me like every time I fly over it, I had no control over it. So I stopped. This guy is flying way above 100 kilometers an hour. I'm really sorry for that. I liked that clip. I wanted to use it in my film because I felt like it was a fun part of the video, but it was ruined. A lot of that video filmed on that beach was ruined because I didn't have a dead cat for this microphone. It captures great sound, but it was ruined by wind. This does not protect against wind. After that video was filmed, I went out and bought this pretty inexpensive dead cat that is specially made by Rode for my VideoMic Pro Plus. You just slide it on like this, clip it over with this rubber thing at the end, and it's stuck like that. As you can see, I have a lot of dead cats for my microphones, and today we're gonna go out and see if they work and just how well they work to reduce wind when you're out filming. Let's go. So the easiest way to test this for me was to just use two of the same recorders. I'm using the Rode Wireless Mic Go, and both of these are recording with the same settings, but one has a dead cat on and one does not have a dead cat on. And I'm standing outside in wind and rain, and you're probably just hearing the sound from this dead cat now, but if we switch to this one now, you'll probably hear a clear difference in how much the wind affects the noise you're hearing. And if I stand on the side with the wind blowing past me, it's even more pronounced. So there is a great reason for having a dead cat on every microphone you have, even these small ones. There's a clear difference and the sound is way better with the dead cat on. Let's test with the other microphones I have. So by now it's just raining a lot and I'm starting to get a little bit cold, a little bit wet, but we're still pushing through with this test because this is the first day with real wind in a long time. But we're still pushing through with this test because this is the first day with real wind in a long time. And now I have taken out my Rode VideoMic Pro Plus whatever thing, the one that ruined the previous video I showed you just earlier, and now it's just got the pop filter on, and I'm pointing it towards the wind. I'm hoping that I can prove the point of this capturing a lot of wind noise with this on. But I'll just switch over to the dead cat and try that instead and see if there's any change to the noise or recording of sound right now. So now we're over on the dead cat filter. I'm not sure what we're hearing, but I think and hope that there's a great difference in the quality of sound that you're hearing despite all this heavy wind and rain. It's starting to be really cold. Woo. But we're doing a test and no matter the wind or weather, we ask for wind and we're getting wind. So we're gonna test the last one, the big Rode NTG 4 Plus. There's a lot of plus in these things. And see if there's a difference with that kind of high quality audio recordings equipment. Let's go. I seriously don't think I'm gonna ever be able to piece this lens back together. It's dead. There's a lot more technology inside this thing than I would expect. Can you see it? Can you see it now? I don't know. But there's a lot of focus motors and stuff going on inside here, but yeah, it's dead. After filming that last part you just saw, I stopped recording. I heard the wind picking up and grabbing the tent that I have connected to my car. You've probably seen it in previous videos. You haven't seen enough of it, so you're gonna see more of it, I promise. But so I got this tent connected to the car and the wind started picking up, and I saw the tent is supposed to be straight, but it was bent and was pulling down the back door of my beautiful car, and I started running to save the tent. And as I turned back to look at my camera, I forgot to save my camera. It fell over and I got over to the camera, and luckily it was only the lens that broke, because this thing is being filmed on my camera that fell over. This just broke straight off, ripped off. Camera was laying here and the lens was at an angle like this. I was so scared I had ruined my camera, but that's beside the point. Seriously guys, did you hear the difference in the last part? Like, honestly, I'm shocked. I've just looked at the footage I filmed, especially the last part there, and it's insane. Like, this thing without the dead cat was noisy, it was windy, there was a lot of wind, but it was painful to listen to. And then I put on this and I was like, did I turn off the wind? Because where is the wind? Honestly, I proved the point. I was scared that this thing, this small one, the Rode Wireless Go 2s, didn't capture enough wind noise to see the difference between the one with the dead cat and one without. I did hear some wind noises from that one as well, but compared to this thing, like the more expensive shotgun microphone, it was incredible. We have to acknowledge the fact that these microphones are closer to my body and probably protected from the environments more than this one that I was holding in my hand, like this. But that pop filter did nothing to save it from, it would probably have been even worse without the pop filter, but it didn't save it. This thing though, it's basically just fur, fake fur, and some kind of plastic wool inside here, and it did such a great job. Honestly, if you don't have dead cats for your microphones, are you even a videographer? I'm just kidding, but seriously, get yourself some dead cats. Seriously, it makes a huge difference, and it's so inexpensive. This one is like 349 NOKs, Norwegian kroners, so it's probably like $25. And the ones I get for this one, Wireless Go 2 or the Lavalier, is the same price, and you get two. You got one for each of your Lavaliers. I got the Rode Lavalier thing. I don't know the name of all the things I have, I just know they work and how they work. But I do have dead cats for all my microphones, like my shotgun microphones, the big ones, this one, these ones, my field recorder, whatever you call it, the HN4 Pro, Zoom HN4 Pro. I got a dead cat for that one as well, and it's huge, like the fur thing. Wait, it's huge. Yeah, huge. Like this fluffy thing goes on top of my recorder and it removes all sound of wind. But you can capture the sound of wind, like wind blowing through cracks in the wall or stuff like that. You just don't want the wind blowing past your microphone because that's not a beautiful sound. So this thing is really handy, and this thing is handy, and the ones I got for this one is handy, and it's not expensive. I think I got this one from eBay. I do have to point out though that if you're recording inside in a room, like with this one, recording your voice or whatever, please remove this filter and put on the pop filter, because this, according to a friend of mine that's really into sound, removes or muffles the sound a little bit. Please just put on the original pop filter and you will get a better recording inside. This thing is for outside recordings. As you can see, I don't have any dead cats on this one right now because I'm inside and there's hopefully no wind, because then I would have to check out a new house or place to live. So hopefully by now you understand that I'm not saying this just to make a video. I'm passionate about this. If you're outside filming for your vlog or if you're filming for a company, a wedding video or whatever kind of video, you don't want to have your sound ruined by bad recording. Another friend of mine says that sound is probably 80% of the video, maybe more, 90% of the video. Like the images we see are all affected by good sound quality, great music, sound design, whatever. And if you are having dialogue, monologue in your video and the sound is ruined, you can't hear them because of wind, or there's like a humming noise or whatever ruining the recording, the quality of the video in itself is gonna be ruined. So I recommend getting the Rode Wireless Go if you want to record two people talking at the same time, because this is a set of two, records into the right and the left channel separate sounds. And you can buy these lavaliers from Rode as well. Work extremely well. I use them all the time for professional work, whatever, it works. And if you want a shotgun microphone for vlogging or for documenting outside, this also records great sound from afar, but you will also record more surrounding sound. Wherever you point this, it will record sound from that direction. So if you're filming someone and there's a road behind them, you're gonna record a road behind them as well. But I highly recommend getting these recording devices. And if you do, put some dead cats on them if you're filming outside, because bad sound, bad video, bad. I put some links down below for all of this equipment, including the dead cats that I have, and I highly recommend that you check them out if you like high quality sound and high quality videos. But that's it for this one, guys. I'm already way ahead of my game, probably because I'm talking. I'm gonna lay down and cry a little bit because I have lost my not my best lens, but most used lens I have. This is a standard zoom 28-75. I use it all the time for work, whatever. It works wonders, and it's not expensive compared to other lenses in the same area. It's less than half the price of the new Sony 24-70 G Master 2, but also that lens is way better. That would be a great lens. I would love to have it if I was rich. Anyways, I'm gonna miss you, and thanks for watching yet another video. If you got this far, seriously, you're still here watching, thank you. You know what, I would love it if you then just tapped that subscribe button and cuddle the bell, because I'm making videos. I'm trying to make videos all the time. Whenever I find something that I'm passionate about, I got more videos coming, and I would love to see you there. Thank you for watching, and yeah, I think I'm done. Bye. Goodbye, my lover, my friend. You're a better one. You're a better one for me. Thank God I'm not a singer.